bank's empty. Why go and check yours? You got a full semi. When they say pay the butcher, I drop his woman a bag. A few hours later, an inmate is stabbed. Do you recall way back in the day when I used to hold the thing from the side? My ass was on the news back in 2005. Where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride, boy? Where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride, boy? Where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride, boy? Where were you when we would ride? Where were you when we would ride, boy? Where were you when we would ride? Bruce taught me how to cook. Big B taught me how to slide. Rest in peace, Billy taught me how to shave. Brother taught me how to lie. Carson taught me how to save money. Woman taught me to lie. My daddy ain't teach me a goddamn thing, so today I'm cold as ice. Who the fuck you know go harder? And I put that on my unborn daughter. Who the fuck you know go harder? Who the fuck you know go harder than all? Who the fuck you know go harder? And I put that on my unborn daughter. Who the fuck you know go harder than all? I don't blame you though. Some ghosts won't even follow me where I go, so it's all good.